gives me that smile and gives me the nod. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. We'll check you later, Frank. I just happen to live right across the hall. So I'm about to take that key and stick it in the slot. She grabs me by the shoulder and she says, there's something I have to tell you. And I was like, oh no. So I took a deep breath and I go, okay. She said, I used to make adult movies. I was like, I don't care. She's like, all right, I just thought you should know. So I opened my apartment door and there just happens to be a giant blue tarp in my living room that I had to move into because I couldn't afford to live there by myself. So I just subleased my bedroom. And it rained for the first time in like 10 years there, so my ceiling just opened up right over all my DJ equipment. So I took that good St. Louis Midwest mentality and made a giant tarp fort out of my living room and gathered the water in those big tubs you get at the things. And depending on how much it rained, I got a workout. So we climbed into my fort, which she said was pretty cute, and I'll take her word for it. And then you know when you first hook up with somebody and you really take your time with everything. You know what I mean? You take your time making the move, or maybe don't. And then you kiss, and then you lip kiss for a little while, and like way too long, and then finally somebody kind of, tries to, bust that seal or whatever, and then the tongue fight ensues, and even that goes on too long, but that's kind of the fun times about, just hooking up with somebody for the first time. And then, 10 minutes go by, and it's like, all right, it's time to test the waters, so to speak. So we had the conversation about boundaries and stuff, and we decided we weren't gonna fuck. Not always a bad decision. So I'm gonna go down on her, and she's gonna go down on me. Perfect first hookup, right? Yep. And so I'm starting to head down, and I pop this tin by the bed, grab a little part of a cylinder. The first time you hook up with someone, you spend all this time on the neck, all this time, going that 6 inches to the nipple. God forbid it's going to take you 15 minutes to get down. But you want to be polite, you want to enjoy it, you just don't know. Next time, boom, it's on, right? But anyway, we're not there yet. So, I'm right there, right? Put a little something in my mouth and start going to town, you know what I'm saying? Go for it! And then all of a sudden, she goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, she goes, no, I know all that. What are you doing? I said, oh, right. She goes, it feels weird. You know how I feel about weird.